In a move that is so wildly disrespectful to the original cast of Avatar: The Last Airbender that made the show special in the first place, we are now finding out that some of these people are being replaced in Aang: The Last Airbender because they've been deemed too problematic. Now, over the years, we have seen Hollywood replace a lot of voice actors because the actor in the real world does not fit the background or the ethnicity of the character. Now, I believe that if you are talented, the best person for the job should get the job. If your voice can fit the character, that is ultimately all that matters. But it's not that case to Hollywood. It's not that case to a lot of people who believe that they need to change the ways of their business to appeal to the sensitive snowflakes on social media. And now Avatar: The Last Airbender fans are getting screwed over because we're finding out that Aang: The Last Airbender castings director has talked about why some of the original voice cast has been replaced for the upcoming film. And they said since the original show was released, there's been more emphasis in voiceovers to match actors' ethnic or racial background to the characters they are portraying. And even though Atla is a fictional world, there are cultural influences for each of the nations and kingdoms, and we wanted to explore the talent from those groups. Now, if this was a brand new show, I would say explore away. Find the best person. If that happens to be somebody from this background, that would be amazing. Find someone of that culture. But we are talking about an established voice cast, people who made this show special in the first place, being replaced by Hollywood execs who think that this is the direction they should be going and that this is going to make people happy, when really all you are doing is infuriating the audience you already have. Now, of course, the most notable example of a voice actor being replaced was on The Simpsons. Hank Azaria had opened up about why he no longer voices Apu, and it boils down to people saying you need to hire an individual who fits this character's description and this character's ethnicity. And it sucks to see a beloved character be changed and a amazing voice actor lose out on their job because a few people like casting directors said no, we need to be more inclusive. Again, I believe the best person for the job should get the job. What you look like in the real world does not affect the ability to voice a certain character, and people are furious over this, and rightfully so. This has got to be the dumbest thing I've ever seen, not gonna lie. So fucking dumb. Actors are supposed to act, especially voice actors. Their race and gender has nothing to do with what makes a good voice actor. This shit in animation needs to stop. Well, guys, I guess Pokemon's canceled because Ash was originally voiced by a woman. It says, though, the whole VAs thing need to be the same race as the character is fucking stupid. Once again, this video keeps being more and more relevant, and I'm not going to play it, but it is really, really funny. By that logic, they need to cast actual benders, lest they be inauthentic. It is a slippery slope. Are they going to cast a blind girl to voice act Toph? Probably not. Well, then I'm going to sit here and complain. You just need to hire the best people you can, not the people who fit the character's description. You don't see these people. They are behind a camera. You don't actually have to look at them. It does not affect their performance at all whatsoever. And I've lost all interest in this movie. Screw this nonsense. I love Avatar. I was already very skeptical when it came to a continuation and another movie because I am always afraid that Hollywood is going to milk characters and stories and worlds for all they're worth. And well, unfortunately now I am in the same boat where I'm saying this shouldn't have been created at all in the first place. So of course, I will be keeping my eye on this to see if they make any more controversial statements. But if you were a fan of Atla, you should know that they are replacing some of the iconic voice actors because it's too offensive. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.